Welcome back into the Bedrock Farlands SMP, and I am very excited to bring to you, as I'm wearing my summer clothes, a new limited series. I am going to be doing a series of monthly challenges where you guys can vote and participate in the winners. So the first month is June, and June is already over. So the idea is going to be basically, we start the episodes. I show you the winners from the last episode, and then we go on to the next month's competition. So long-winded story. Let's get to the June build competition and show you what I'm talking about. So as we fly down the red tunnel here, I can explain it a little bit better. So I have made a whole new nether tunnel down the trim border, and every month I'm going to make some kind of either build competition or block collecting competition or some kind of competition for the month. And so the first entry is the June build competition. And the way it works is there is an instruction booklet here, and we can read it. As it goes through, you are to the June Pop Art Challenge. The theme is cartoon. So each square has an interior diameter of 32 by 32. And basically you pick a square, you do an entry fee of whatever you choose. And then when we're done, you all get to vote. So the way this is set up is I would get to vote, and then my viewers would get to vote. So in chat or in Discord for myself, we are going to get to vote. So basically, if I look in my barrel, I have supplies here to vote with, coal, iron, and gold. And then you can see I've entered in some ancient debris and some diamond armor as my fee. And somebody's already voted. So we are all done with the pixel art, and I can show you what the selections are, and then we're going to vote. And then we're going to switch to the July. A lot going on. So as we go through the portal here, you're going to see that I have laid out 22 separate fields for people to do their pop art in, or pixel art in. So as we pop in through here, we'll go into spectator mode and we'll show them all off as we're now done, and you guys can vote with me. So in slot number 1, we have the dragon from Mulan, I believe, and some of these look better from afar, just because of the idea of pixel art. Again, a lot of people here have not done pixel art before, so this is all new to a lot of us. So 1 is Mushu, I believe. 2 is Voltron. 3 is Pikachu. 4, I do not know the reference, but it's really cool, really well done. Number 5 is Kirby. Number 6 is, I don't know the reference either. Meat something or other. Up into 7, again, I don't know the reference, but it's beautifully done. Beautifully done. Number 8 is Cartman. Number 9 is Toothless. We'll go back down here to 10. I don't know the kid's name, but it was from Rugrats. Number 11 is a video game reference, like Ratchet and Clank maybe. Number 12, Ocarina of Time from Zelda. Number 13, we have Hello Kitty. Number 14 is what I did the raccoons. This is Bert from the Raccoons. Number 15, I don't know if I know the reference. Again, this is the cool thing about all this, is that the artwork, it's going to ring true to some people and not to others. Like, the fact that I know what this is just tells you that I'm a Canadian of a certain age. Number 16 is Elsa from Frozen. And then we have a Darkwing Duck in number 17. Number 18 is Marvin the Martian. Number 19 is the Animaniacs. Again, if you don't know the reference, it's a kind of a cool thing that Zero did, where he got AI to make it more and more interesting each time. Then we have Cornholio at number 20. We have the happiest of happy clowns in number 21. And last but not least, we have She-Ra. So this is the June competition, and as we go forward in time, I'll keep trying to do like July and August, you know, through the calendar years. But this has been really fun to see. All the squares are full, all the pop art is done, pixel art is done, and I'm very impressed by everybody. But we need to vote, so let's get into the other room and we'll grab our supplies. Back in here with each of my nuggets, I have a first, a second, and a third place to choose from. And my personal choice, we're going to go through it here really quick. Wait, careful. My first choice is going to be She-Ra. And I'll explain myself. I love the use of texture, the fact that there's so many different tones. I like the drop shadow effect where the pixel art is away from the backdrop a little bit. And other than that, it kind of brings me back to my childhood a little bit. I was a huge fan of He-Man back in the day. Believe it or not, He-Man was the first ever movie I went to go watch in real life. The live action movie with Dolph Lundgren. So that brings me back to my childhood. Number 2, I'm going to switch over here. You have to get just to the right distance. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck is so well done. It's the fact that like the eyes are so bright and then it kind of shades out. It almost looks like he's coming out of the darkness, right? And the thing I like too is how much thought that Sky and S put into the block variation. So much to the fact that the shulkers being in different orientations to give just a different shade of purple. Very well done. And the fact like the bill goes from a bright up by his eyes to like shadowed out down to his beak. I really like that. So that's my number 2. And number 3, believe it or not, is the one and only true hero, Cornholio. So I was live watching Cornholio being created by Combi One, and I think maybe Combi was doing this as a practical joke, but Combi did this completely off the cuff. So he had blocks in his hand, and he was making this live. He was like, oh, this should be 4 maybe, and then this should go up to about here, and then that should be about there. And how Combi was able to keep his 3-dimensional acuity, or however you want to say it, and create a readable artwork out of it. I'm surprised. Like I meant to put this number 1, but She-Ra just blows me away. So there are my votes. I have 3 votes to place. I have another 3 votes to be placed by my chat, by however I want to do, by my community. So either a streamer, say Kirgon, might want to his YouTube comment section, where Snowbeans might want his Discord. However the community setup is for their streams, they can do. For me, we're going to do it live on Twitch later tonight. You guys can come in and place your votes, and those votes are going to end up in the barrels for each of the artists, and each one of the different things have a different amount of points. Back to this, first is, so gold is worth 5 points, so 5 points goes to She-Ra for Night Sky, not the first vote. Second points goes to Sky, which is 17. Luckily I don't have far to go. And then hi Cathador. And then last place goes to Combi, which is over here, number 20. So congratulations there. Again, in the next episode, we will actually go over who the actual winners are. So if you want to be part of this, feel free to come join the Discord, keep in track with all of your content creators, and make your votes that way. The other thing you can do to be part of the community, which some people have done already, is to do your own competition, to make your own entry. Hype Dog has done his own entry, and my buddy Mr. Crimson Moon has done one. I would just ask that you drop it into the fan art section of the Bedrock Farlands Discord. So next, we'll go take a look at July. For the July competition, we're going to start here at the Gaming District. Our Gaming District has been built on a mushroom island. And the mushroom island is beautiful and fun for the fact that there's no mobs and you can do whatever you want and not have to worry about enderman griefing and creepers exploding and all that jazz. However, mycelium is kind of gross. It's not the prettiest block. The water's not the prettiest color. And especially on the brand new vibrant visuals with the purple hue, mushroom islands are not the best thing to look at when we want to like really show off to all the games that we have here in the gaming district. So the idea for July is the members are going to be able to attempt to create a block palette or a design for the general ground. So instead of like mushrooms and mycelium, to do whatever you want. So we could actually fly out here. It's so close. With not being on a PC or a PS4, you can actually see this from the island. But the build competition is going to be out here. And so same as before, all the numbered squares. And this is going to be the before picture. You have a 32 by 32, or if you don't want to do something quite as large, there are 16 by 32s up in the back where you can come up with a block palette. So what the ground is going to look like, mayhaps, what a path might look like, or a bridge, or any type of terrain or vegetation you want to put in your build. And then we're going to vote on this. I believe we're going to vote on this in Discord. So keep in touch on the Farlands Discord. Again, links will be in the description. And the winner, I think, is going to end up becoming a stream weekend where we take this idea that we've come up with and translate this into the Mushroom Island. So let me get a little bit more of this decoration up, and we'll talk about final plans. Well, the July room's pretty well done, and there's another thing we'll show you too, but I wanted the July room to just kind of reference the fact that we're doing the Mushroom Island. So it's more like a miniature version of a Mushroom Island, and we have all these mini blocks in the game. I wanted to use those, and to show like the place is starting to get tore down and getting replaced by other things. Again, all the signups over here. So as again, say if I wanted number 1, I would come here, I'd sign up at number 1, and that would be my spot. I believe my entry fee and all the same jazz. And again, the whole idea is not about getting rich, it's about just having fun. But the other thing that we've done here, again, this is mostly done by Kiergon, actually, is down halfway here on this tunnel, is there is now a community storage room. All designed by Kiergon and Sky, and it's being used. You can see all the jazz being left around all the place. But a community storage room. So instead of like going all the way back to your base to get some blocks, maybe just stop in here and say, I need some black wool. So they're going to grab some black wool to finish up a build. It's just to save some members on some time. And it's not specifically meant to circumnavigate or circumvent the shopping district. It's more for a use of time. Kiergon's also done a super smelter in here and a couple other things. And I think this might grow up over the time. We might do like a miniature shopping area over here where people could sell some stuff. But I do know that this competition has made Dark Knight a whole lot of diamonds selling concrete. That's for sure. So yeah, this is meant to be a short video, short series. In the next episode, you will see what everybody has done for the July competition, as well as we will announce the winner of the June competition. So again, beating the drum here, go join the Farlands Discord. Keep in touch with your favorite content creator from the SMP, and you can vote on all these things from their streams and from their episodes. So thank you very much. Again, short episode. We'll put all my fancy armor back on. I recently dyed. I've been wearing leather armor, and now I've upgraded to diamond, to gold armor. But thank you guys for coming by. Again, keep an eye out for these. These are going to be like once a month, short episodes put out, and you guys can influence what happens on the Farlands SMP. So thank you very much. I've had a great time. We'll see you next time in July. Bye.